Okay, so Peanut Butter One here with. I don't know, this is my first game review, but I'm just gonna say it is because I honestly don't know. But for my first game review, I thought I'd do Resident Evil 7 since a couple months ago I got it and I played it and I beat it, and I want to share my thoughts about it. Now, Resident Evil 7 is a pretty good game. I liked it. I beat it. It was way easier than I thought it would be. Like, there's so many things in there that I thought was gonna be way harder, but then I beat very easily. And yeah, it's a really fun game actually. I had a lot of fun. I had more fun than I was getting scared. Because to be honest, there's just not too. There's a lot of horror in like the first 4 hours of the game. Then after that, you kind of know what to expect, so you kind of understand the game, and it doesn't really scare you that much, except occasional jump scares. But other than that, yeah, it doesn't really get too scary after the first 4 or 5 hours into it. Because then, like, nothing really scares you at that point. Um, Not to mention, I've watched a lot of people play the game before I played it. But when I played it, I didn't know, like, anything to do from those videos. So I did it all on my own, really. I had some knowledge of where some things were, but not knowledge of everything. Yeah. I'm walking back to the main house. Like, I really like that. Um, Retracing your steps and going back to look for stuff. I thought that was cool that you could do that. Because there's so much backtracking that you need to do in order to either make progress or to find supplies and ammo and stuff. But overall, the game's pretty good. I liked the story was alright. I mean, your wife has been missing for 3 years. Finally shows up at this, where you finally get signs of her alive at this house. And then you go to it, and then she's all fucked up. Then you realize that there's a whole family fucked up just like her. And they all try to kill you. Yeah. Pretty fucking horrible, to be honest. But everybody makes it out okay. Well, except the family, because the family's fucking dead, because you just murdered them. But, except for the son, Lucas. But, I do have the Chris Redfield DLC. I did not beat that yet. I'm stuck. I think I'm only like 40 minutes in, and I'm already stuck. So yeah. But, and yeah, overall the game is pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I felt good after killing any enemy. I was like, yes, I did it. And it's not the first horror game I played. The other horror game that I played before that I beat was Slender the Arrival. Now, Slender the Arrival might seem hard, but it's actually pretty fucking easy. There are some hard parts in it, but I'm not here to talk about Slender the Arrival. But, anyways, Resident Evil 7. Now, the creepiest part is definitely the mom, Marguerite. Cause all her bugs and shit, nah, I can't do that. That fucks with me. And, and she turns into like a giant fucking spider thing. To be honest, her boss fight was probably the easiest boss fight I had in the game. Which I was very surprised, because that's the one part of the game that I thought I was never going to get past. But then I beat it in my second attempt. My first attempt, I got a pretty good amount of damage, but then I ran out of ammo and all her bugs swarmed me and killed me. Yeah, it sucks. But then the next attempt, I knew what to do. And I saved the flamethrower ammo for the fucking bugs. And then the giant Jack boss fight where he turned into like that giant creature. I probably should have said spoiler warning. Sorry, by the way, but the game has been out for like 4 years, I think. I don't know, around there. It's been out for a while. But his giant boss fight is one of the easiest boss fights I ever had. Like I said, like I didn't know what to do, but it's pretty obvious I need to shoot the eyes that are on them. It's once you know that's what you need to do. It's pretty easy. You just need to find all the eyeballs, shoot them, and then heal and be smart about your healing. And you think the giant Jack would do a lot more damage to you, but no, not really. It does the same damage almost. The hardest boss fight I thought in the game was the chainsaw fight with Jack. Because, like, I don't know why, but that was like the hardest boss fight for me. I died a lot. I died probably at least 10 times on that. To be honest, I only, like, when I got done, the results said I died like only 30 times or something like that, which I'm actually pretty surprised about. Because I thought the number was going to be way higher, but it wasn't. I was actually way better at it than I thought it was going to be. And the molded are fucking hard. They're really hard to fight. And, yeah. It's a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. I would recommend it for other people. But there's a lot more action than there is horror. And that's what throws me off about it. Because they need to balance that out. Because there's a lot of horror in the beginning, but then it just turns into action-packed at the end. And I did not like the final boss fight with Evelyn. I did not. I like that they made a reference to Albert Wesker. I like that. But, come on. Kill him with that little overpowered pistol? Like, jeez, that kind of threw me off. I wasn't a big fan of that part, but yeah, it was a pretty good game. I liked it. I had fun playing it. Can't wait for Resident Evil Village. And hopefully, once I figure out how to stream on my Xbox One to YouTube, then I'm gonna hopefully get that game and stream it. Because I want to play that for all of you guys. And yeah. So I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. I would give it 8 out of 10 if it had more horror elements in it. Yes, it's a very scary-ass game in like the first 4 or 5 hours. But then you know what to expect and you're not really scared by much. Except random bullets that come up behind you. No, I do, man. I did scream like a little bitch once. And I played it for my mom because my mom would enjoy it. She did enjoy it. But I screamed like a little bitch. Because I heard a molded. I was looking in front of me waiting for it. And I turned around because I'm like, it might be behind me. And then I turned around and I fucking screamed. It was like right there at me and then it like smacked me. I died, but I then killed it. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, that was my review for Resident Evil 7. It's a pretty solid game. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Resident Evil 7, can't wait for Resident Evil Village. So yeah. Thank you if you did watch this review. Thanks. If you watched it all the way here, thank you. Like, hit the like button, subscribe, calm yourself, but just be careful. Have a great day every day. All my boom shakalakas out there. Yeet.